Pallet racks are a key component to efficient storage, and we stock the best solutions. From frames, beams, skid supports, and wire decks, to wall row spacers, shims, and frame protectors, we have what you need to create a productive work environment. Basic upright frame and beam racks, also known as selective or edge load racks, are the most popular type of storage for customers who need access to all their products at any given time. Considered to be the most versatile, these racks are sold as components so you can design your own. Or, for ease of ordering, consider starter kits with add-on units. Designed for fork truck loading, the upright frames are a racking system's vertical structural support and designate the height and depth of the rack. Beams are the horizontal supports that create the levels or shelves and are the width of the pallet rack. Edge loading is the most economical way to store pallets, as the pallet itself serves as the shelf. Deck loading is suggested when the pallet does not rest safely on the top of the beams without accessories. This is preferred in cases of varying pallet depths or the condition of the pallets being used in your system. For deck loading, skid supports, crossbars, and wire decking may be required. Pallet racks are set up as bays and levels. For example, a 4-level rack consists of 3 shelves and the floor. Bays are the space between 2 upright frames. One bay would be made up of 2 frames and the required amount of beams or levels. The upright frame is a vertical structural support for your racking system. They mark the height and depth of the rack. Vertical shelf spacing is the maximum unsupported vertical distance between levels. It is the distance between the shelves or levels and will determine the weight capacity of the upright frame. Beams are the horizontal steel supports that tie upright frames together and hold the load. Skid supports are the crossbars and support items smaller than the unit depth. Flue space is a space between rack-to-rack or rack-to-wall connections. It allows for the overhang of the pallet when edge loading. It also adds stability to your racking system. Wall spacers connect racks to the wall for enhanced stability and are used to create a flue space or pallet overhang between the wall and the pallet rack. This component allows for edge loading with an overhang space. Row spacers connect 2 rows of racks back to back and are used to create a flue space or pallet overhang. Shims are thin pieces of metal used to level the pallet rack on uneven surfaces. Place them under the foot plates to level the rack vertically and horizontally. Wire decking promotes airflow and eases inventory checks. Use them as crossbars for pallets that are less than the depth of the rack, or for smaller, non-palletized packages. Solid steel decking turns the area between beams into usable shelving space, useful for smaller, non-palletized packages. Upright frame protectors minimize frame damage and offer cost-effective insurance against harm from material handling equipment. Now that you're familiar with the terms and components, check out our selection of pallet racks to create your optimal storage solution. To learn more about pallet rack accessories and components, see our additional videos.